Alright everybody, what is going on? We're hopping into another showcase here for TEQ Ultimate Gohan, continuing his world tour a little bit, as much as I can on Global right now. You know, content is very sparse right now. There are some fights that I need to cover. They added some stages to that, like, intensifying fight stage and, like, Infinite Dragon Ball history. There's, like, a little bit of content that I could be covering, but, you know, I'm just trying to kind of space it out here, and I'm also, I've been busy playing Animal Wells, so if you guys haven't checked that out, you're into 2D platformers, Metroidvania-type games, just good video games in general, you guys should check that one out. Highly, highly recommend here. But yeah, let's go ahead. We'll throw TEQ Ultimate Gohan in slot 1 right here. That may be a little bit too much pressure for him, but he's probably the best slot 1 character on the rotation right here. He's guarding. He has 30% damage reduction on this first turn. Remember that BUU, I believe he needs a Majin Power, yeah, he needs the Majin Power category ally in the same turn in order to get his extra 30% damage reduction, so he only has 40% damage reduction on this turn. Just something to keep in mind right here, so he's going to be a little bit lower than what we're used to seeing. As long as Gohan doesn't get, like, supered immediately, we should be okay right here. Even if he did, I think we would survive. I'm definitely not in a place where I'm concerned about us dying too much right here. We're taking a little bit of damage, but as soon as we get this super attack off, we're going to be fine, at least from normals. A super attack could still probably do damage to us, depending on how many supers we get right here. Okay, so we got a double. We need the hidden potential to come through right here. We have, like, a 75% chance to get it. As long as we get the attack, we do. Okay, that's fine. It procs another... There we go. So we get the triple on our first turn. So you guys don't know, he gets 2 guaranteed on his first turn as far as attacks go. And then if you proc the hidden potential chance, that'll proc the part in his passive that says that he gets an additional... Ooh! He gets an additional attack that has a 70% chance of being a super after performing your third attack in battles. So because we got 3 attacks right there, you know, 2 normals and a... Or, I'm sorry, 2 supers and a normal. Then we procced the chance to get that extra 70% chance. We got it, and so we got a triple super on our first turn, and we dodged the super. That is, that's about the best turn I possibly could have asked for out of TEQ Ultimate Gohan. Hopefully our luck is a little bit better in this run. If you guys didn't see my last video against Fusion Zamasu, I had probably the worst luck of all time. I was probably being a bit too cute trying to get Gohan's links activated. That's really what that team was designed to do, was... but that team was designed specifically just to get this guy's links activated. And, like, All in the Family, Brainiacs, that's what I was going for. Whereas this team, I think, is a much more, like, actual competitive team that you could run, which is good. I mean, obviously, we have, you know, just modern units on this team. You know, there's nobody from, like, last year. The oldest units are the EZA units that EZA'd this year, so that's obviously good. Especially with the EZAs actually being good this year. You know, we've had a few stinkers. You know, AGL Bardock, and I would put Super Vegeta in that category of stinkers. He's not as bad as AGL Bardock, but he's definitely not as good as he could have been, especially whenever you look at, like, Kefla, Gotenks, and now TEQ Ultimate Gohan and the Exchange BUU. You start looking at all these EZA characters that we've gotten this year, and then you look at Super Vegeta and Bardock, and they're noticeably a step down. I mean, AGL Bardock is, like, in the sewer, swimming with the fishes, in the gators, and he's down there with the basilisks from Dark Souls, you know, so, like, bro is definitely, what is it? Oh, goodness, it's been a while since I played Dark Souls. What's the status effect? It's not poisoned, it's cursed. Yeah, he's cursed, dude. He's missing half of his HP, he's down there, he's just trying to get his souls back, and he keeps getting jumped by the basilisk because he's underleveled, so... Little does he know that Blighttown is on the way. That's going to be the worldwide download celebration bosses. Or maybe even the final boss of this red zone right here. We'll see. We'll see what they decide to do. Alright, pretty solid turn here overall. I wouldn't mind if we went slow through this event. One, so that we could stack up Gohan. But two, it'd give us a little bit more leeway with transforming into STR Super Vegito. I think we're actually at the HP threshold that we need to be at right now, I think. Or now we are, for sure. So that'll be really good. We'll be able to transform with them on turn 4. The only issue is that this isn't turn 4. This is turn 3. So we're going to heal up next turn with the BUUs. And I mean, we already healed up some. I'm not really expecting a super. 460k defense, not the best ever, but that is only with Saiyan lineage activated. This guy eats very, very hard off of his links. You can see right here with none of his links activated, he's at 438. If we were to have all in the family activated, that'd be what, like a 20%? I think it's 20%. I always forget if it's 20 or 25. It's 20, so that would just be a straight 20% multiplicative buff right here if we had that activated. So that would be an additional, like, 80k defense or something like that. That we're just missing out on by not having that link activated, but that's okay. We can get some more stacks in right here. We'll go ahead and float off Gotenks. That way he transforms into Super Saiyan 3 as soon as he comes back around. And yeah, let's go. We're at double digits from normals. Very, very good. Nice to be able to rock this guy in slot 1 and just have him kind of hang out with us right here. So, very, very good from Gohan. All right, give us another, like, triple turn. I feel like if you get 3 super attacks from this guy per turn, or, like, on average, if you're averaging 3, that's where you want to be, you know? You're not going to get the quad super every single time. I mean, there is a pretty good chance that you do, just because, you know, it's 270s, right? Like, it's not like he's got a medium and a medium. Yeah, there we go. He's got a medium and a medium, which give you a better chance to proc your hidden potential attack. So if you're giving him, like, full additional there, then it's a 50-50 for that one. So you've got a couple hurdles to go over, but they're not like super high hurdles like cards have in the past where they have medium or maybe like Physical Rose who's got the rare chance to additional super attack. You know, you're not dealing with a really low chance like that. You're dealing with like an actual substantial chance to get these attacks. So that's actually probably good because it gives us an additional stack. But it won't matter if we're not able to get into STR Vegito, so we will see right here. I don't think we can die on this turn, which is really good. Because this BUU right here is going to have 50% chance to dodge and the 70% damage reduction. We can transform Gohan, he'll be fine. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. So yeah, he's not gonna die. If BUU AoE'd immediately, he could do some damage to this guy, which would be fine. I would accept that. If he wants to do damage to him, that would be A-okay with me. And then we'll give Gotenks, we'll give him all of these right there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Gotenks is going to be fine. He can't, or I'm sorry, Gotenks. Gohan now. He's now Gohan. Gohan is not going to die right here. Exchange Majin Buu is also going to be fine, especially because he's getting a super attack first right here. I'm going to set my phone down. Hopefully the cord doesn't disconnect. Sorry, my mic, like, came unloosened or something like that. Like, the bracket, it fell down into my lap. So, all right, hopefully we're good now. But, yeah, no cord issues. Oh, no, I probably shouldn't have said that. They're all going to occur now that I just said that, so we will see. I just updated my PC, so hopefully there's no issues here. Okay, I guess he didn't super us. Yeah, I mean, now he's not going to do any damage to us. He might do a little bit to Gohan, unless Gohan dodges it. Yeah. 143k, that's not quite enough to transform into, not quite enough to transform. And then we're also going to heal at the end of turn as well. It's not very good. We will be able to transform with TEQ Ultimate Gohan, though, and I probably will. There's no point in trying to greed out any more stacks at this point in the fight. The fight's going to be over here pretty soon. So we want to go ahead and, you know, get as much damage out as possible. And then remember with Gohan as well, whenever you transform him, he goes from 158% attack and defense at the start of turn to 258%. So all those stacks, I think we have 7 at the moment, all those stacks become a lot more potent. So it's going to raise his start of turn defense. Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, we can't transform. Okay, so right here, Gohan is at 829, 561. Now, remember, like I just said, he's at 158% at the start of turn right here. We're going to transform. That's going to go to 258. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so now let's see what his defense jumped up to right here. Boom, 1.15 million. Now, also keep in mind, another thing that I wanted to mention here is that he is still technically stacking for this turn and next turn. After that, it'll cap out, but because he has this 3-turn greatly raised attack and defense now, he essentially is still stacking for 2 more rotations. These raises that he's going to get right here will add to his existing multiplier. So right now, I believe we have 7 stacks, which is 350%. Let me just go ahead and show this real quick. Okay, I went ahead and calculated it over here on the side, so I can go ahead and switch screens right here, and you guys can see, so his defensive stat is 13,610. That's what my Gohan's defense is, because I have this nice extra 600 defense right there from the equips, and we do have, what is it, 7 stacks, just to kind of walk through this, right? So 13,610. We're on a 200% leader skill right here, so you multiply this number by 5. This number right here is what we would be if nothing else was activated, but things are activated. So we have Shocking Speed active currently because we do lose Saiyan lineage, but the STR Vegito unit does have Shocking Speed, so we still have 5% up in links right here, so we take this number and multiply by 1.05, and then right here on our passive, we have 258% attack and defense at the start of turn, so we take this 71,453 multiplied by 3.58, and then you can see right here we have 7 stacks because we got 3 on the first turn and 4 on the second turn, so we have a total boost of 350% running through our passive, and you can see right here, boom. Actually, let me switch screens. A little bit, well, that's still pretty tiny, hang on. There, that one's easier to see. What are we? We're 5 off is what we are, so if I switch back over here, 115, 1095, 115, 10100. So we're about 5 off. That's just some rounding that's going on with here, but not a big deal. And this is what I'm talking about right here is we can now do, or we can stack our attack and defense for 3 turns still. So right here we get this 3-turn attack and defense stack. So that's going to add in here. Each of those is 50%. So after we do 1 attack, then we'll be at 400% for that buff, and we'll be at 1.279 million defense. We have a guaranteed additional once we transform, so we're guaranteed to get up to 1.4 after we super attack. We could do the hidden potential right here, so we could get up to 1.5, and so this is what our defense would be on turn 7 if you know, we were to triple super right here, and we don't have any support or anything like that on rotation. And again, this is only with Shocking Speed active right here. Let's just say we had like Cold Judgment instead, which is 25% defense. Look how much his defense jumps up right here. So that's why links are just so important for this guy, and in general, they can generate so much extra power for these units. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let Gohan clean up. Now, hopefully we don't get supered here before Gohan can get down there and give him the business, but we'll see. There is a decent chance right here that we are just cooked. We'll see where that AoE lands, since we were not able to transform into STR Vegito. All right, that's fine. There we go. You guys realize whenever he dodges, he still gets his attack buff for the turn. So we're at a 13 million attack set. Actually, it's for the rest of battle after he transforms. But that part in his passive where he gets an extra, what is it, 58% attack for the rest of battle, it's when guard is activated. So that can count whenever you dodge. All right, so Gohan's looking pretty good right here. Melting BUU's health. By the way, he's also doing guaranteed crits. If you didn't know that, he was also doing guaranteed crits right there because we are fighting a Majin Buu Saga category enemy. So in case he wasn't good enough, he just double supered with guaranteed crits at a 13 million pop. He's up to, what, he did 2 super attacks, so he's up to the 1.4 million defense level right there. So that's obviously very good. Now, we just need the STR Vegito unit here to not die to an AoE. But I am afraid that they might. We'll see. If BUU just decides to not AoE us, that would be really good. But I am a little terrified right here. Although I would like to actually see Gohan eat the super attack. So, I mean, not that... I mean, would you guys be surprised whenever it's nothing? Alright, so we've pretty much won right here. I could attempt to hold back, but I think it's in my best interest to transform. So let's go ahead and transform Gotenks, and then we will just wrap up. right, very nice, very nice, very nice. Let's go ahead. Who do we want to just win here? I mean, it doesn't really matter. We'll put BUU in slot 1 just in case, I guess. I don't know that it's really going to be an issue. We'll grab all of these. We'll grab the candy with this BUU. And then we'll just give Gotenks a super attack right there. All right, and we should be wrapping up. I can't anticipate that Super BUU is going to be able to harm us. The only way he could have KO'd us right there is if he super attacked this BUU right here before he was able to attack. But after this BUU attacks, I mean, there's like nothing ever that will be able to hurt this guy. So at least not for a long time. How poetic would it be for Gotenks to not dodge right here? All right, well, let's go ahead and end the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you guys thought about Gohan in this run. I thought he looked a lot better than the Fusion Zamasu run, but not that he looked bad in the Fusion Zamasu run, but I just thought this run was a lot cleaner. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Reminder to check out Animal Well. If you are into good video games, then you need to check it out. What is it? PS5, Switch, Steam? I'm not sponsored or anything. It's a very good video game. I'm probably going to try to make a review on it. Try to get that out on the channel sometime here in May, maybe June. Let's see. I've got about like 13, 14 hours in it already. It came out on Thursday last week, May 9th. Anyway, you guys don't care. But let me know what you guys think about TEQ Ultimate Gohan. If you've tried Animal Well, let me know what you think. If you're planning on it, you know, let me know whenever you start playing it what you think about it then. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time.